welcome everyone to this incredible training on accessing your inner reality projection technology. Let me just move a few of these technical bits around. Where can we put this? There. And so we begin. Now, before we get into the training, wherever you're out on your manifestational awareness journey, can I ask, you believe that when you go to work at a certain time and place that you manifest money from it, right? You believe that your time and energy of being somewhere manifests money through the exchange of your time and energy. Quantum teachers are here to show humanity how to manifest money without needing to be somewhere at a certain time and place. For what is an education other than humans learning how to make money through a job? School is for educating children in subjects which would ultimately lead them to be able to manifest money through a job. And their educations are paid for with taxes. So everyone is already investing in some sort of manifestation coach. Their teachers and their lecturers are old paradigm manifestation coaches. Now, new vibration spiritual coaches are simplifying that instead of going to school for education, university to get a job as the only way to manifest money, why not be open that it's all manifestation and therefore just learn specifically about manifestation to manifest money direct? How's that feeling already? The whole of society already believes in manifestation, but they're limiting it. They're labeling it as saying you can only manifest through a job, through being somewhere at a specific time and place. And we're collapsing that. Now, of course, manifestation is not just about money at all. 90% of life, there's 10% of life being money, 90% of life is all the other stuff, all the other wealth, abundant frequencies. But just to help you anchor that even going to work, you already believe in manifestation. Sending your children to school, going through the education system was to teach you how to manifest money through a job. My name is Emily Jackman. I'm a meditation teacher, channeler, spiritual teacher, and metaphysical lecturer, helping devoted seekers to live the life they've always wanted, where freedom, abundance, consciousness, and connection are their consistent experience. I've coached seekers online for 3 years, creating online learning portals and spiritual business development containers in the art of manifestation and unification throughout the golden age ascension process. As a human with those labels, I am a single mother, full-time care of my 5-year-old daughter, and we access forest and Steiner-based development instead of mainstream schooling. Currently, I hold space for modern mystics who are aware they choose to serve the light by becoming masters of manifestation through reality projection technology. These passionate seekers have a strong urge within to serve others by raising their vibration and ultimately dream of accessing their multi-dimensionality. We follow a process of accepting your mastery, passion, presence, and purpose to align to be able to receive passive income to project their unique version of heaven to earth. Be it through coaching others, publishing books, creating online programs, retreats, or higher conscious guidance, these seekers know they have wisdom and came to embrace the highest perspectives of self-worth to finally share it. They are ready to become new earth wealth custodians, wealthy in every area of their lives and guiding humanity on valuing their true sovereign wealth. If that sounds like you, you can join us in the program of consistent consciousness by reaching out to me directly via DM or email and booking in that call. You can also purchase the content without the direct support from me through coaching, through the link for consistent consciousness via my profiles. So today's presentation is a sample training from the program, which is a cosmological perspective of awareness to access and amplify your ability to manifest your dream life by mastering the art of moving your awareness to alternative dimensions through being present within your quantum DNA. Welcome to the transmission. So this is you, one body, one perspective, one being, the only one who can change your reality from changing its perspective of itself. Hello, you, the one you've always been looking for. This is also you zoomed in, a beautiful cell. Hello, you too. And this is also you as well, your divine DNA. This DNA is making up that body of yours. So to simplify our trillions of cells, trillions of DNA, which make up our body, we could zoom out and see our one body as one cell. And then to simplify it further, we're able to zoom out and personify everything else as this one cell. One of us as one cell upon one earth, and personify the earth as one cell. One earth cell within one solar system cell. One solar system cell within one cell of the universe. All cells within the one cell of the cosmos. Connected all through the very DNA that creates our original one cell. And at each point, each cell having their own unique perspective of the same one cosmos, the one cell. A cell within a cell within a cell. A dreamer within a dreamer within a dreamer. So these here are all perspectives of you. Zoomed in, zoomed out, you are in the one cosmos, and all these other cells of different sizes are having an experience too, their own perspective. They are also all available to you through what you already are. Physical DNA and your sovereign choice of expanded perspective. Equally so, a perspective within a perspective within a perspective. DNA within a cell, cell within a human, human within a planet, planet within a solar system within a universe, universe within a cosmos. Each is inside of something else, so why not realize that it is a perspective that is within them? A tangibly holdable, experiential perspective is a thing. Now let's go deeper. Let's move our awareness into a specific location in our body, that cell. Let's go deeper within. Let's place our perspective as a unique individual cell. Let's choose what this one cell wants to think, be, and have. Detached to the human defined role of the cell, upgrade this cell to be there to have a full-blown sovereign reality projection perspective of its own making, design, and choice. Because it is aware that it is the only thing it is, a perspective of the all. Decide this one cell's unique best case scenario perspective. Let's claim some mantras for this cell. Just imagine this cell, you're just focused on this one cell. What does it want to say about itself? It's having one sovereign reality perspective. I am that, I am love, I'm free, I'm heard, I'm ascended, I'm a millionaire, I'm healthy, I'm light, I'm worthy, I'm seen, I'm creator, I am safe, I am pure, I am wise, I am fulfilled. What do you want this cell to feel like, to say, to think, to look at? How do you want it to feel right now? Now let's create its story. Who is this cell? What's its beliefs? Where is it? What's it doing? Who are they being? What do they have? What's their mission, their lifestyle, their feeling, their soul work? What does this cell want to think about? What's the view it wants to take on itself? Is it a busy cell? Is it a relaxed cell? Does it have a purpose? Does it have a meaning? Does it have a goal? Does it have a dream? What's this cell? How can you characterize this cell? Paint a picture for this cell. This cell is having its own journey, just like a human perspective. What's this cell's beliefs? You can design, you can feel into, you can create. What does this cell want to think reality is for, and its importance of it being there? What do they choose? Does this cell choose 4D ease? Does it choose 6D luxury? Does it choose fifth dimension intuition? Does it choose victimhood or 3D hard work? Does it choose to struggle? Or is there a feeling within it that wants to surrender? What's your one sovereign cell going to choose? This one cell is your choice. Now realize, this one cell is you now. It always has been this way. You don't actually need to pretend you're a cell. You are. You are one perspective of the all, within the all, able to take on any perspective of the all you desire. Now let's imagine you are in your bed dreaming that you are dreaming about being in a dream within a dream within a dream, just like the DNA within a cell within the body. And now choose to fall deeper into, to see, feel, create, design, allow to only see through this one cell's perspective that you've designed, that you've chosen. You've thought that would be really nice. It'll be nice to see through one perspective where I feel worthy, loved, seen, globally recognized, appreciated, wealthy. Knowing that it is dreaming within a dream, as in a cell is within a body, let this cell have a dream. Rather than you say, I, the human, need a dream and I fall asleep, let this cell have a perspective that it's dreaming within a dream because it's a cell within a body. And that this cell is aware that it's choosing to design something for itself. It's aware it's thinking of its own dream. It's fully aware. It's fully aware it's designing. It's fully aware it's imagining. And it likes that. It's playing with that. It's saying, I'm shopping, I'm window shopping of how I'd like to feel, what I'd like to do, who I'd like to be. What would this one cell try to, choose to, tune into observing? If it had that infinite power of choice, which it does, because you're taking that time to say, what would this one cell choose to observe? What do you reckon they would choose? Pain, suffering, lack, scarcity, trauma? Is your cell ready to purify and heal and step through those abundance codes? Freedom. Was that cell, if it said, look, I surrender. I'm done with struggle. I'm done with suffering. I'm done with being sick, ill, trapped, thinking that I'm just one pathetic little cell. I want to feel like the main one. I'm ready. They're handing in their winning ticket. Would they take it? Are you going to let that cell reach out and take it? What would they allow themselves to dream up? What would be that one cell's role? If they said, oh my God, I'm the most significant cell in this entire body. I'm holding it all together, man. I'm creating the best version of my cellular perspective ever. What would they allow themselves to dream up? What would they create in their dream? Full body healing? Quantum gifts? Extrasensory perception? DNA activated? What would they design from within their cell? Now, this perspective of this cell within a body, and you're taking the awareness within the cell to say, okay, I'm aware, I'm going in the cell, I'm aware I'm inside a body. This perspective is a dream, is to dream a dream within a dream. And this perspective to dream a dream within a dream is a gift. We have to be conscious of the wisdom we already know. To insert the consciousness into the subconscious meditative and lucid state so that we begin creating the dream consciously. And so our mind can accept the logic of reality projection. So let's say our cell's perspective fluctuates and experience suffering. Let's say this cell right now, you're saying, oh, I don't know, it's hard work being a cell. I have a specific thing to do. I've got to go here, I've got to go there, I've got to keep changing, I've got to keep evolving, expanding, I've got to keep breathing, moving, helping the body function. But this cell's saying, the only projection, the only perception I can feel into is that life's pretty difficult right now. I've got bills to pay. I haven't got clients queuing up. It feels like a struggle. I don't know how long this is going to take. But we want to go and focus consistently on our dream life. So this cell, you're saying, God, this cell is really trying to say, I'm abundant, I'm loved, I'm needed, I'm special, I'm sacred, I'm worthy. I'm in love with being here. Everyone that knows me loves me. I love my life. And that we want higher dreams within dreams, where it's saying, I'm a wealth custodian, I'm a multimillionaire, I'm a globally recognized spiritual teacher. I've done it, I'm fulfilled. I'm the most sacred cell within the whole because I realized I'm allowed to dream. Then we get to take on any of the perspectives within the cosmos, all through our very own cells, because they are within the cosmos and therefore just have to permit themselves to accept this. Consciously and consistently choosing to remind their cell that they are in a dream, within a dream, within a dream, within a dream. A cell's perspective within a body, within a species, within a universe, within a cosmos, consciously and consistently choosing which dream perspective to embody. For every perspective is ultimately of the same thing. Choosing to see yourself as both the creator of it all and the witnesser. Therefore, all are available for you to project. You are the cosmos. You're in the body of the cosmos. You're in the body of a human. You're in the body of the species, body of the solar system. You are the awareness of it all. You are the creator of it all and the witnesser. You can choose any perspective within the cosmos through yourselves to say, I am that. That is my body that I'm in. I'm a cell within the body of the cosmos. Why not explore this? Who benefits and who loses if this is true or false perspective? What do you have to lose versus what do you have to gain? Now, the all, the cosmos, actually also knows this all. So the illusion of separation, the ego, the you, the me, is because this one cosmological cell cannot have unique perspectives if they all knew this all the time. Each cell wouldn't create its unique body if it still perceived itself to be the almighty cosmos. It actually needs to fool itself just for a moment, whether that's a billion years, million years, as the solar system creates itself saying, I'm not the almighty cosmos. I'm not, because it needs to forget to create. It simultaneously, it knows that it has done this because it is this. So all lower frequency and feelings and thoughts and awkwardness of paranoia and fear is that it, being you, is looking at itself, which is you, poking fun at itself, which is you saying, you're talking to yourself. You are only ever talking to yourself, for you are the cosmos and a cell within the cosmos talking about the cosmos, and the cosmos has created you in the cosmos. You are the cosmos. So no matter where you go, you're going to be talking to yourself, aware. The higher cosmos, the higher perspective is aware what it's done. So it's talking to itself. It's looking at itself, imagining up itself, perceiving itself. You are always looking at yourself, imagining up yourself, perceiving yourself only. And it feels a bit ashamed. The cosmos feels a bit embarrassed. It actually feels a bit lonely. So instead of saying, oh my God, you're everything all the time, you know everything, and you can't talk to anyone because you're everything, instead, it goes back into a unique perspective to hide from its all-knowing self. Oh, I'm just me, good old me. I found a way to hide from that big know-it-all cosmos. I know everything, blah, blah, blah. If I know everything, then there's nothing to talk about. And there's no one to talk to because I am that. And that feels a bit lonely. I mean, I know I'm the cosmos. So what's actually fun about that? Just being what I know? It's actually more fun knowing I know that and freely choosing to close my eyes and forget so that I can have my own chosen journey to remember. See, the funniest thing about this now, though, is that I didn't know I was dreaming as the all-powerful all. At times, I actually did think it was just me, just one human in a species disconnected from the all. One cell within the body disconnected to having any other higher reason or any other higher purpose. But now I know I am the all, a cell within a cell within a cell within a higher, bigger body, going deeper and deeper into a dream within a dream. I can now consciously choose what to dream up and call in. Heaven. Now, I will design that I am the hero, the greatest, the best me that ever lived, living my dream life, because why wouldn't I? I'm the cosmos, one aspect, unique perspective of the cosmos, aware that I've forgotten that, But now I am aware of that, and that I've chosen now to reinsert myself into this unique perspective to remember that I am that, but through a unique perspective. Now that I know I am the all, dreaming little old me up, then why would I dream up a nightmare? Why would I maintain my suffering, of feeling separate to the all, of saying I have no power, of saying I have no choice, of saying I'm not the manifester and creator of this all, an equal part of it? The nightmare was for when I didn't realize I was all dreaming this up. Now that I do, it can only be heaven. For I am aware of what I'm doing as I am that. It is all me. Now, how to practice this? As you close your eyes, whether in meditation or lying down, you'll give yourself the perspective that you are the all, needing to not be it all, but actually needing itself to be you to make itself more happy. Because when you, the unique perspective of the all, are happy, then the cosmos remembers more about itself. And the you enjoys a tangible journey, fully embodied, back to being the entire cosmos. You get to have the fun of creating the dream, the perfect dream existence, to experience higher dream perspectives. First, you're you, just you on the earth. Then you're like, wow, I've got the perspective of being a part of Earth. Now I've got the perspective of being a part of the solar system. I'm so important. I'm so big. Higher, higher, higher dreams. Knowing full well that you are actually hiding in beautiful ignorance. Because this time you're aware of what you're doing, and this is how you project reality. Because you are both the dreamer of the dream, where you are creating a journey back to knowing yourself as the all, and you are aware that you are the all, dreaming that you are not yet. So what do you want to create in your dream? If world peace lights you up, then you can project that by feeling that, because you are now peaceful, knowing that this is a dream. If abundance for all lights you up, then you can create that from embracing that within yourself to project that out. Maybe even that in your dream, you believe that the earth wants to turn into a sun. Hey, this is your dream. This is your creation. This is your perspective, man. Maybe that your unique perspective was here to change the entire species' way of living. How about that one? Or that you choose to design reality so that humanity's priority was spiritual attainment. How about that one? Or that your perfect reality was the earth was loved and treated with care, because you activate that you are loved and treated with care. What perspective can you take for yourself that then ripples out to the cosmos? Because your perspective activated within your one cell would automatically affect the cosmos, because you are that. If luxury lights you up, then why not project yourself into a reality where you experience ultimate luxury? Because in turn, that would activate a reality for all to experience the same, for you are that. What does your heaven on earth feel like? What does it look like? What does it taste like? It is only your level of imagination which stops your one perspective living as this now. For what else are you but a perspective of all that is already there, limiting yourself to say it's not mine? When you accept that you are within it, as it, and the only reason you weren't accepting it all as yours was because you were not consciously and consistently remembering that this was a perspective within a perspective, a dream within a dream, a cell within a cell. Reality projection technology trainings are all available online from the comfort of your home. You do not need to go to university or in-person training, okay? Now, before we enter into the transmission to experience this, if you have enjoyed this training, then please share this link, and to access the consistent consciousness container, reach out to me at ascendwithemily@gmail.com or ascendwithemily at Facebook and Insta, or my TikTok at ascendwithemilyj. Welcoming you now to the reality projection technology activation transmission. Please sit or lie down as we prepare you for this practice. Closing the eyes, taking some conscious breaths. As we become aware of your surroundings, where you are, where's your awareness, calling back your power, calling back your consciousness, coming into your body, come in. As you activate the awareness that you are the all. You are the all, you are the cell within the body, within the species, within the solar system, within the universe, within the cosmos. You are the all, you are the one unique perspective of it all right now, calling back your power. I create the cosmos through my perspective. I am the cosmos. I am equal to all beings. I am the all, the one. And in this knowingness, you actually feel bliss. But activating the reality projection technology now, this feels a bit like you're a know-it-all. Activate the feeling of being a know-it-all. I know everything. And how does this feel? I know everything. I know everything. Tell your body, I know everything. I know everything. I know everything. I'm a know-it-all. I don't want to be a know-it-all. That means I'm on my own now. That means I'm on my own. I don't want to know it all right now. Now, to remedy this uncomfortable feeling, you're now going to choose to separate yourself from this oneness, from this knowingness, by magnifying into your body. Zoom, 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 zoom in through the skin into one cell, as if looking at reality through an ignorant one view. This may feel like you're the you now. You might take all your characteristics of the you now and place them within this one cell. Feel it around you. Feel it as a ball, a sphere, a shape. I am inside one ignorant perspective because knowing everything made me feel lonely. And now I'm going to engage with separation as a blissful experience and say, there's so much for me to learn and get to know. There's so many others I want to meet. So you may see life as you currently see it, But now engage the awareness that you are dreaming from within your current life. Within this perspective now, where you are, this cell, activate the awareness that the cell is now choosing to imagine and dream because it's aware it's taken itself out of the oneness and it's put itself into ignorance. Aware that you are now going to choose to imagine a dream life. Tell yourself, tell your cell, become the cell. Say, I can see myself lying here, imagining that I am now going to imagine the dream life of this one cell. Be very aware that you are designing a dream. Get ready to paint it, to smell it, and to love it. Get excited now. Oh, I'm aware I'm being ignorant. I'm aware I'm running from my oneness. But in this ignorant view, I can design any perspective I like. I'm dreaming it up because I'm aware I'm in a dream. Wonderful. Maybe right now, you're going to activate your deepest desires for manifestation. Maybe you're globally recognized for your gifts. Feel that. The whole world knows my name. Maybe you're a multi-millionaire. Look at your bank account. There's tens of millions of dollars in there. Wow, this feels great. This cell is so rich. I'm so successful. Maybe you're a provider to thousands of others through your generosity. You see yourself, money comes in, money goes out. I feed thousands of people. I clothe thousands of people. They don't need to know my name. I just know that's what happens. Everyone around me is so happy because I, even anonymously, donate so much money to them. Everyone's happy. I'm completely artistically fulfilled. In whatever passions you have right now, feel that you've created your legacy. You're done. You're lit up. You're turned on. You fucking love everything. The deepest desires you could have ever imagined have happened. Picture yourself in that penthouse, the rainforest, wherever that dream house is, that dream luxury. Don't cloud it with the whys and the hows, just that you're there. You're breathing this in. You're the new Jesus. You're the new Buddha. You're the new Einstein of a generation. You are the fucking shit right now. This cell is like, holy shit, I'm Buddha. Really go there, go there, go there. Get lit up. Get your brain to orgasm. Oh my God, I'm the new Jesus. The whole world knows me like the new Jesus. This is a pineal DMT activation out of the pure intent ecstasy that you're imagining. There's statues in your honor. Picture there being statues in your human form. And you're looking at it and it's got your name there. And there's these 10 generations later know your name as one of the saviors of humanity's consciousness. 10 generations to come are looking at this statue of you saying, oh, that was the person that freed the mind of humanity. Holy shit, can you imagine how they felt? Under your name, it says a master manifestor, recognized for freeing the species through their imagination. And now become aware that you have actually imagined a reality where your imagination designed the reality where you were this ultimate teacher, this ultimate guide, this ultimate master manifestor. But in this second, you now become paranoid. Activate paranoia, for you are watching yourself dream up this dream where you realize the only reason you got these things, this dream life, was because you imagined it. And actually, you're doubting yourself now because maybe your ideas aren't actually that good or true. It's just because you imagined them to think they are. And really, none of this is true. You're not really the best teacher. You just imagined you were the best teacher. And again, let fear and loneliness come in. And so what good's my imagination if I am just imagining it? What's real? Is any of this real? Is anything about me real unless it's just me maintaining that perspective about myself? I can change my perspective at any moment. So who am I? Who am I ever? But in this questioning yourself, you actually now activate a flip. You flip the switch. You say, okay, so what? Okay, seeing as this is a dream within a dream, if it's a choice between trying to figure out this dream the hard way through struggle and suffering, or dream up a dream of freedom and abundance, sovereignty and love for all, then this can't hurt. Maybe I am dreaming within the matrix. Maybe I'm trapping myself further in ignorance for designing a reality where I then remain in it for longer because it feels good. Maybe I'm questioning my own mind on where I am. But I will include right now an upgrade. I will include that within this dream I am dreaming of my ultimate reality, in living my dream life where I'm a master manifester, hailed for generations, a savior of humanity's liberated consciousness, that it was the actual path where everyone did wake up. They did wake up from their ignorance through what I do. I'm not going to doubt that this is not the right path. I'm going to say that in this dream within a dream that I'm imagining to create, that it was true. And everyone woke up from their ignorant dreams too. I will believe that this is the path. And I will tell my cell to perceive that this would be a great journey and to choose to be a part of that journey. I am going to imagine that this is the journey. Allow yourself to question your mind. This flipping of the switch is rewiring your neural pathways. It's collapsing the old timelines of doubt. Allow yourself to choose with certainty that you believe this path is the most fun and that you believe it to be your choice, the highest choice, to design a reality where all wake up to the fact they are the one dreamer dreaming and that you played a significant role in achieving that. That you chose to explore it, you chose to experiment with it, you chose to push through the darkness and the doubt, because why not explore that? If that's true, if you're dreaming, you're in a dream, why not try and recreate the dream in your beautiful perspective, being a part of the waking up of it, breathing this in, breathe this in. I can live within this dream more now than I live within the old perspective of me. I am now going to live in this dream more than the old perspective of me. For who am I to say that dreaming is not as significant part of being a human as when I perceive myself to have my eyes open? Who am I to say that dreaming isn't what I came to do here, equally as eyes open? Who am I to say that when I dream that I don't manifest that into existence? Who am I to claim that I am not dreaming right now? Who am I to claim that I have not always been dreaming an ignorant perspective of my oneness, my cosmological significance as the all? Now let your mind totally submerge itself, saturate itself in this. Let your mind accept this is utterly possible. Let it agree with you that dreaming is juicy, it's restorative, it is powerful and vital to stretch itself. Because your mind, it wants to stretch itself, and now declare and command it that you permit it to stretch itself through dreaming. Dreaming up the dream. Command your mind, command your cell and your perspective to prioritize the significance of dreaming now, of the awareness I'm already dreaming. So now I'm going to activate consciously that I will dream within the dream. I command myself to set this time aside in every moment that I get wrapped up in my current life of struggle to say, wake up. You are dreaming a dream of suffering. You are choosing to dream a life of struggle. You are choosing to dream a nightmare. This cosmos is not a nightmare. You are choosing to dream, to get further and further away from the allness, and you don't want that anymore. You want to get closer and closer. Stop creating a dream which you do not prefer. I create the dream that I fucking love. I boldly imagine life exactly as I want it, by feeling how I would feel if I had all the wisdom right now. How would you feel if we fast forwarded you into your future? And right now you're going to perceive intuitively yourself there in that as the multimillionaire, globally held conscious teacher, impacting every child. For your work revolutionized society. All humans know themselves as cosmological DNA, connected through one loving creator, with every human paying homage to you for having the courage, for going this deep cellularly and projecting that reality through your imagination, projecting this dream and discovering that it was true. That was exactly how you manifested it externally to you. From going within and first imagining it and projecting it within your intuitive imagination, and then boom, it appears outside you. Breathing. Witness yourself. Witness this person, this leader, this light leader. How peaceful they are. Humble. What frequencies do they behold? They're so present, passionate. You see how fulfilled they are and grounded. They're actually also amazed at themselves. They are proud of themselves. They are calm and overjoyed. They look and feel blissful. They look and feel complete. They look and feel so alive. Now give yourself a moment to perceive, how do they look? This you, this fulfilled you, this leader you, how do they speak? How are they treating others and treating themselves? Feel into how they're moving. What are they wearing? How do they spend their time? What are they doing? What are they creating and sharing? What are their projects? Where do they live? Just intuitively sense this being, and then notice How do they feel when they breathe? Tuning into this awareness, this perspective that they know they have embraced consistent consciousness to project heaven on earth and heaven for the cosmos. Smiling to yourself, really enjoying this. Becoming aware now that that version of you is actually now aware that this old version of you is looking at them. For seeing yourself out of their perspective, and actually this being, this future you, this leading you, this fulfilled you is looking at you now, watching them. As they begin talking to you, they say, "This is a dream just as valid as the current dream you're in. The game of life is to dream a higher dream and do it so consistently that your perspective transports you into this higher dream reality. Every time you maintain your lower beliefs and perspective of you now, you maintain that dream. Every time you come to me here to project yourself here, this becomes your more dominant dream, and soon becoming your consistent life. You breathe in this wisdom and stare at them in love with who they allowed themselves to be. You feel so held in their presence. You are so proud of them. You take a moment now to gaze into each other's eyes as you ask them a question and you receive intuitive guidance. This might be a feeling, a sense, a sound. Just open up to receive here from your future self. Now you thank them as you become aware now that they are aware that the current you is actually projecting into their dream. And they ask you to realize that seen as you are now dreaming, could you actually cognize that the future version you, this heaven on earth reality, is actually the real one? You are asleep with your eyes closed, peeping into a real reality. And you are actually asleep in your current one. The current you imagining that you are imagining is actually the dream. The future heaven on earth you is the real you who is awake, living their life. And in reality, you, right now, your perspective is a perspective of you being asleep. Now, that is why I've asked you to imagine that you're dreaming. Because this current earth isn't an imagined dream. You are dreaming. The heaven on earth is the real you who is awake right now. You're not imagining right now that you're dreaming. You're actually perceiving a true reality. Now tell yourself in your current earth to wake up, Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up to heaven on earth. Heaven on earth is the real me. They are awake. They are alive. It is real. It is real. It is real. Wake up, snap out of it. Wake up, wake up, wake up. My old perspective is a dream. It was ignorant. I was running from my illness, but now I accept my illness. I'm fine to know more. I don't feel scared of being a know-it-all at all. I'm aware that I can still communicate with others. I am aware and I want to feel connected with others. I don't want to be separate. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I collapse the old limitations, the old needs being met that I wanted to feel separate. I no longer resonate with that. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I am ready to project myself into my heaven on earth. I'm ready to say I am the one, I am the allness. I'm ready to be that real me. Wake up, consciousness. DNA, activate. Soul, reunify. Source, fill my body now with white light. Super consciousness, super conscious love, saturate my beingness now. Infinite intelligence, penetrate my being. Wake me up. I am open to receive. Activate, activate, activate. Oneness, allness, isness, permeate my cells. Expand them, amplify them, magnify them, magnetize them, propel me into this reality now. Creator that I am, that I always was and always will be. Project my awareness into this reality more and more and more and more. Purify my consciousness so that I can only perceive heaven now. I choose to feel the allness that I am. Source consciousness, merge with my unique self to unify my soul. I call in my guides, the ancestors, the masters, the galactic beings of the light in service to the pure, organic ascension, in service to others. Align me to my highest templates now. Wake me up from my slumber and surge me forward to exist within my sovereign heaven on earth, aligned to my divine plan for the good of all. I am aware I am asleep. I am aware I am dreaming. I am grateful that I came. I am grateful for my slumber. I choose now to wake up. I am aware I am dreaming. I am aware I am dreaming. I'm aware I was trying to create some form of nightmare. I no longer resonate at suffering. I resonate at unity. I resonate at connection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so grateful to remember that I forgot I was dreaming. I am so grateful I remembered that I wanted to forget that I knew it all. Thank you for allowing me to forget so that I could remember. Thank you for allowing me to experience lower realms so that I can now appreciate the higher ones and simultaneously project endless gratitude on the lower ones as I merge once again as the all. Thank you for my divine birthright of pure ascension into higher and higher dream state perspectives as I return to the very moment that I am forgot it is. I choose to exist within every dream, knowing that ultimately through the eternity of the now, I will have and always did have the opportunity to wake up at any moment, for I am, always was and always will be that. I am both the ignorance and the infinite intelligence, depending only on my choice of what I focus on in this now moment. And I am fully aware that I create every aspect of reality, for I focus now on allness. I focus on my creator. I focus on the oneness. I focus on the isness. I focus on the dream that I am, as well as the dreamer that I am. I am it all. I let it in all now. All infinite intelligence. Wake up from my slumber of ignorance. I am aware I now walk piercingly into my birthright of ultimate creation, ultimate wealth custodianship, ultimate global freedom activist through the pure intention of my intuitive imagination and awareness. I consistently make space and time to go into the dream within a dream and design it and witness it project itself out as my reality. I breathe this in. I breathe in the awareness that I have awoken. I am that, and at some point soon, I will not open my eyes to my old reality. But when I open them, I will realize I am just blinking in my heavenly one. And in this moment right now, realize as you go deeper into the heaven on earth perspective, realize right now that asking yourself to wake up is you waking up there. Wake up in your heaven on earth reality. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Rub your eyes in that heaven on earth reality and wake up there. Realize right now, that's the real reality. And that this you was trying to wake you up in that reality who was dreaming of this reality of suffering. Oh my God, I was dreaming in my heaven on earth reality of this lower reality. From your heaven on earth reality, you sit up and you rub your eyes and you experience a sudden shiver. I was dreaming. I was dreaming up a nightmare where I felt separate to the all, where I wouldn't let myself live in abundance. I was dreaming we were all disconnected and I had to try. I was also dreaming up I was on earth through an ascension process, unable to manifest. I was dreaming that I was living in a realm of separation. My God, it was a trip. And you notice there's people around you, you're beloved, and they say, you're only asleep for a couple of minutes, you just dozed off. Activating your neural pathways now, collapsing old timelines. Let yourself go deeper into this as you realize that you dreamt up old earth. You dreamt up the whole of your past reality. You dreamt up history, science, geography, school, government, relationships, evolution. You dreamt up your whole life's journey. You dreamt up the dinosaurs. You dreamt up the Big Bang in a couple of minutes as you were laying down in your heaven on earth perspective. That's how deep your imagination is. And you shake yourself down. You look around and someone reminds you of the exciting engagement you've been looking forward to this week that's about to start. You remember, you say, oh yeah. And you begin to look around your heaven on earth. You're awake, you realize, oh my God, that was just a dream. That was so weird. Okay, back to reality. My abundant location, my dream life, my luxurious organic fabrics I'm wearing, all your clairsentient gifts online. You can see everyone's chakras. You can see their codes and fire symbols. You can see breath. You can see plasma in the air. You can see everyone's tube toruses and column of ascensions. You can see your quantum DNA magnetically penetrating and being received from your heart. You can see money flowing into your field. You're so wealthy, so rich. You catch yourself in a mirror and you see yourself, you really stare at yourself. You're like, whoa. And you see yourself as that leader, that God source incarnate, walking back to knowing it all. And you realize You don't feel lonely here at all. God's source thought it would feel lonely because it would know itself as everyone. But it doesn't feel lonely at all. It knows everyone as itself, meaning it's not lonely if it's split second. It's surrounded by itself, who loves itself. It loves itself. Oh my God. The whole divine plan of separation was out of fear, that it wanted others around so it wouldn't feel lonely. But as I now know myself as the all, of course I don't feel lonely because I have all these beautiful beings around me that are myself, that love me for knowing that I am them too. Gaze into that mirror and you're like, what a trip. I, as the cosmos, am hilarious and I am so tender and compassionate to suffering, for we crave the suffering to remedy our own fear of our power. But even on the journey back, we realized it was only ever going to be love anyway. And it was only ever the separation of the original fear that I was missing something as the all, as the powerful allness. The fear was an illusion because allness holds everything. There's nothing I could miss, for I'm the all. I am the full thing. I hold every perspective within me. So of course, separation only comes from me searching for something outside myself, which can't be found because I'm it. You gaze at yourself and you're piercing and codes are activating and codes are streaming out of you. You send this out to the cosmos again. You say, receive my awareness. I have awoken. I have realized there is no fear within me. I am it. I am it. I am the dreamer. I am the dream. I am everything. You breathe this in. And like a light bulb idea comes to you. And you say to everyone, that dream, that fear-based dream, it's a part of me. That less worth me, that thing, that's what I actually came to help. I'm going to help that bit of me wake up. I'm actually going to go back to sleep. I'm going to see what happens because I've got a feeling that I can actually wake myself up from that dream nightmare I'm in by embodying and taking the codes of my awareness of me here to them. I think it's like a really fucking cool experiment. I think it's a really fucking cool experience I'm actually having here. I feel like this is the whole plan. Listen, I'm in my heaven on earth. I'm all good. But there's a part of me that isn't. There's a part of the allness of Source Creator that ran away from itself, that felt like there was something else it tried to find, but it couldn't find it. And it's going to keep looking outside itself because it's ignoring that it is the all. Therefore, it can't not find itself. It can't find anything else that's not already it. And I feel for them. I'm compassionate to them. They're going to go on for the rest of time running from the truth that they are the know-it-all, that they are the beholder of everything, because they think that feels squishy. They think that feels sludgy and scary. I've got to tell them it's only ever going to feel more and more loving. Everyone, listen, we're good here. The aspects of us, our brothers and sisters, they're lost. They're lost in the ignorance. And that ignorance felt really good for a while. It felt good to compete. It felt good to have competitions against each other, to feel powerful as that individual ignorant perspective. But trust me, they're not feeling powerful. They're ready to come home. They're ready to reunify with their allness, with their knowingness, with their wisdom, with their sacred intelligence, infinite intelligence permeating through their cells. I'm going to invite you all to come with me. I'm going to invite us all to take a nap and go back into that dream. I'm going to be right back, okay? But just pause my events, pause my engagements. Tell them I've gone to serve in the dream. I've gone to pull and call my brothers and sisters of the light up and out. to get their perspectives raised, to heighten their awareness. I invite you all to do the same because we're good, but they're suffering. There's no need for it anymore. And everyone accepts your invitation. They feel you because your codes are streaming out and they're piercing their heart and they're unlocking codes even they didn't have. And instantly they say, we're with you. That's why you're a leader. That's why you're our leader, because you're compassionate to yourself, to that other part of you. You're aware that that's you and there's no one left behind because it's all the same thing. You can't be happy when you realize that someone else is suffering because that someone else is you. And when you know they're suffering and you leave them, you're aware there's a shadow part of yourself that's happy again if a part of you suffers. And that's just not true. When you've got the codes, you've got the wisdom, you've got the awareness to pull them out, you're like, nah, I haven't got anything else that will be more fun for me than that. Me helping me is my fun, is my gift, it's my purpose. You all start making yourself cozy. You shake hands, you hug, you do whatever makes you feel like we're going in. We're going into the matrix. We're going into the dream within a dream within a dream. And a couple of people sit back and they look out for you and they say, we're going to tuck you in. We're going to stroke your hair. We're going to plait your hair and massage your feet as you're in this dream. You're fine. You're loved. You're taken care of. You've got everything in this reality. You want a quick nap that's going to feel like 6 months in that dream? That's fine. If you look that uncomfortable, I'm going to wake you up. But guess what? You're going to come back every day to this reality. You're going to keep coming back here. So I'll see you in a sec. You're going to keep waking up. You're going to keep going back to sleep. You're going to keep waking up because this is your true place of living, existing. And every time you go back to reality, you think that's your real place. No, that's the dream. You keep coming back here. This is your real reality. This is the truth. In that other one, this is when you're asleep. In this one. And they tuck you in and they say, I'm going to keep waking you up. Don't worry. I will not let you stay there. I promise. I promise to you. I promise. You're going to be asleep for a couple of minutes. It's going to feel like a few months. Might even feel like a week. I promise I'm going to shake you and keep waking you up. This is where you belong, with us in your dream, heaven on earth. As the conscious leader you are, we need you here. This is where you reside. This is your world. You've got so much fun to have here. You've got everything waiting. You've got your dream life to experience, your children, your loved ones, your most intimate, divine twin flame. They're here. You better come back. And we'll make sure you come back because we're sat right next to you and we're going to keep shaking you and nudging you and shifting you and loving you and holding you and stroking you and bringing you back every single day. And you thank them and you say, wow, I'm the leader here, but now I'm passing the reins to you. You're the guide. You're going to shake me. This is so trippy. Thank you, brother, sister, loved one, beloved. I'm going to go and get everyone. I'm going to get them all. And you start closing down your eyes. And you feel yourself beginning to dream and come back down to this version, this nightmare version almost, of your unabundant life. The life where you feel separate and labeled and constricted. And you've got to try and get your dreams. So now as you begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, take some deep breaths because you're going to return now to this dream knowing this is a dream. And I want you to activate this within you, like a good feeling, a feeling like this is a nightmare. I'm ready to wake up. I'm ready to implement all the healthy, heavenly awareness that I had in that reality. I'm here to bring back the codes. I'm here to become the you, that I already am there. As you begin to wiggle your toes and fingers and move your body, a bit uncomfortable because you're now aware that you're in a dream nightmare. This isn't real. The real you is asleep, dreaming you up now, saying, remember what I've told you, remember the codes, and be me. Because every time you be that, every time you repeatedly take on the I am codes, that I am a leader, I'm a light leader, I am globally recognized, I am worthy, I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm a sovereign creator, I am free, I'm abundant. We're doing the multi-dimensional work where we're merging dimensions because I'm already there. I am now the fifth dimension me penetrating into the 3D, 4D dreamer. And it's your higher self, your 5D self, your 6D self, speaking and channeling through you every time you use an ascended mantra. You are a soul having an experience in a human vessel of a 99.99% space, light, being, body. With that 0.01 as that energy, as the consciousness. And that 0.01% is your consciousness. But in your higher ascended self, it's a higher percentage in your physicality. You are here to raise the light consciousness within your body, to merge, to feel your consciousness in your physicality, to manifest, to project the reality of your higher dimensional self. You are the earth. You are solar system. You are universe and cosmos. You are the one creator, the one source perceiver. You are allowed to perceive, to project the reality of your dreams. For we are channeling through your body right now into your very cells. We are activating you that you are dreaming. Wake up, wake up, wake up from this dream. Wake up by consistently placing your awareness into your dream higher ascended version, pulling down their codes. They are penetrating into you. This is not an imaginative idea. This is true. Your higher self is literally bursting through, channeling through, streaming through the codes. They are trying to birth themselves into your realm, into your reality, into your dimension. They're birthing themselves into your body. Breathe this in. This is real. This is what's happening. They are so compassionate to your suffering, but equally so, you are now not your suffering. You are them. You are your soul. You are the higher ascended you. You are now no longer attached to the suffering. You are now in this realm as the leader to penetrate and teach others how to come out of their suffering by channeling your soul. You are now speaking from the perspective of your soul always. You have ascended through the suffering, dear one. You have now chosen to be the soul incarnate, higher in your higher fourth dimension bridge. Hello. Choosing how to serve others, choosing how to create the timeline for others to tune into your highest excitement. You're aware that you're a soul having a human experience. You are your 5D self inside the human vessel. You are complete, you are fulfilled, you are whole. There is nothing else you are here to do except activate that compassion, the compassion that you allow yourself to go back. For if someone is unhappy, you cannot be happy. You are not service to self. You do not feed off the unhappiness of others. You feed off of the unification of all being happy and all win-win situation, a win-win reality, where you project yourself as the leader that awoken humanity, that freed humanity, that liberated humanity, because then everyone will be happy, including you. Your life's mission, your life's purpose is to project the reality of you as the leader without ego, because you're aware when you project it, they can tune into it and they can get the reality of their dreams. For they are asleep, dear children. They are asleep in their ignorance, thinking that unity felt dangerous when everyone feels the same love from source. They feared it. They feared there would be nothing to do, nothing to talk about. This is not true. This is lies. This is ignorance. Tell the child within yourself that unity feels incredible. Telepathy feels incredible. Mind reading your soul brothers and sisters feels incredible when you have no lies to hide. You play games with one another, telepathic games. It is so fun here. Unify, 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 unify. Breathe this in. Your purpose is to project heaven on earth through your cells. You will do this through activating it through your cells, through your DNA. You will receive and transmit this through your intuitive imagination. Project it in every sense of your senses. Taste it, feel it, sense it, hear it, be there, move your awareness up. Be in that heaven, that white heaven space. Choose to open your eyes, rub them and wake up. Choose to go back to sleep and go down. Always speak from soul perspective now. You are not a human in suffering. You have transcended that. You're a leader. You are the global conscious leader you came to be. World known, globally known, cosmologically known. You are God. You are God. You are God. You are the savior. You are the savior. You're the savior of yourself. This is exact experience that everyone has to go through. It is nothing to do with ego. It is nothing to do with you being more important than anyone else. This exact experience is what they need to go through. This is how they transcend it. They will each have their own unique sovereign experience of realizing they are God and saying they are God. Breathing this in, breathing it out, breathing it out, breathing it out. Breathing out the shame, the worry and separation. Breathing out that you're attached, that you're a human in suffering ever. Breathing in now that you're a soul, that you've chosen to come here to assist all. Breathing out the doubt that you're not that. Breathing in every bit of awareness to realize you're an absolute light leader here. And the awareness breathing out that you were not. This is your role, this is your job, this is what you came here to do, to share your unique perspective of being everything and having no fear about that. Breathing this in. Wiggling those toes, wiggling those fingers, coming back to the light, preparing to open your eyes and experience from now on your power to project and manifest your dream reality through consistently coming back to this activation, consistently using your own intuitive power to close your eyes and talk to your soul, receive from your ascended self, receive from the master manifester that you are. They are only ever one thought away. One day, you're going to open your eyes and you'll be there. And that one day can be so much sooner if you place your awareness more consistently that you are already there. Opening your eyes, thanking you all for participating in this sacred transmission. For those of you that want to go deeper, for those of you that are truly ready to be that leader, to claim it, to say, my perspective is as powerful as Buddha's, as powerful as Jesus, as needed as the top psychologists, top mindset coaches ever, top spiritual, philosophical thinkers, to say, I claim my lecture status. I claim it. I claim that currency is my intuition, currency is imagination, currency is creativity. And therefore, yes, receive, manifest money through being a sovereign creator, for saying, I revolutionize society. 10 generations know my name. I put my stake in the ground. I freed the enslaved minds of generations. For those leaders. And you might say, if I can impact one person, then I've done it. And I completely agree. You might have one client that you work with each year for $20,000. And you live happily, traveling on that for free. Traveling, speaking, just having enough, getting by, having enough. You don't need millions. but just one person. If you feel like you want to embody your multidimensionality, you believe in the spiritual path, you believe that it's true, then don't wait. Don't wait another second to discover your leadership with me. Do not wait and say, just going to put another podcast. Be the podcast. Be the one that people are tuning into. Don't be a follower anymore. Be a leader. Be the leader you've always wanted to be. Preach it like you're on the top of the mountain, providing the 10 Commandments, providing the sermon of the Buddha. Every day, a soulful transmission, because you've embodied your fifth dimension self, who is preaching to an enslaved, projected society that you equally are projecting. And if you want to say, I am free, I am sovereign, I've done it, then you're well within your rights to say that. Because then you'll project it's possible for everyone else. And that, my friend, is how someone would hire you. By you claiming you've already done it, claiming you're already there. And how's someone going to know you're there? From claiming it yourself. Claiming your teachings as valuable. So I invite you, if you want to take that journey where you actually perceive yourself as goddamn valuable, where your self-worth is so freaking high that you're like, I'm God, man, back off. I'm not asking you to compare my work with yours or judge some other manifestation coach with mine. I'm not asking you about the results. Make a funnel, go for it. Go and see if that means your 5D soul's in your body, because it won't. It's deeper than that. It's more tangible than that. It's more available than that. It's funner than that. If that journey feels like it's for you, then reach out. I want to talk. We can jump on a call and discuss. Discuss your ambition. Discuss your desires to walk as the Christ on earth. Discuss that fire in your belly. Maybe you don't yet feel like stepping into your leadership, but you're like, I really do want to embody my 5D soul. You don't have to say your leadership publicly, but embodying your soul will then activate what you want to say. At some point, you have to take the journey. If you're going to think that investing in education isn't investing in a coach, isn't investing in manifestation, you're wrong. It is. And having a spiritual business coach, having a mentor is part of the parcel now. Without that guidance, no one needs to trust you. No one's gonna, because you haven't trusted someone else to lead you. So why should someone else believe that you can lead them? If you haven't got a coach, if you have got a coach, this is feeling more intuitively right for you, discuss it with your coach. End it. Come over to this side. Maybe you've never invested in yourself and you're like, damn, I've been waiting to. This is it. You're right. This is it. I invite you to reach out. Thank you so much for sitting with me. Let's do this. You're going to feel slightly disorientated from this transmission. I suggest you drink a lot of purified water. Sip it, feel conscious, move around, because you're going to be like, forever now, I'm in a lucid dream. This isn't real. What the fuck? This might be a massive spiritual breakthrough by a breakdown for you. You might feel completely not like yourself. You might feel quite confused. And therefore, I invite you again and again and again to come into the container, to come into the program, to be held, to be nurtured, to be witnessed as you go through an evolutionary process. This isn't a lifestyle hack to make money, to go live on a beach. This is your DNA attuning to knowing that it's everything. This is a long ass journey. You're alive for eternity. You need a sacred container to be held and be witnessed. And I invite you to be witnessed by me. For I project that you are the one. You are the divine creator. You are the source. And I bow at your feet. I bow at your feet as that reflection. I want to see you as that. And whilst you don't, I'm going to be that reflection until the day you do. And then you'll be that reflection for others. Namaste. Thank you so much. And I'll see you very soon on the next training.